Mackey Motors in Lake City is the place to find new and certified used vehicles, along with a knowledgeable and helpful sales staff. Find new roads at Mackey Motors in Lake City.
Mackey Motors post-game show here, 93.7 KKRL. Jeff Blankman talking right now with Kaci Peter of the Kemper Knights as they fall here tonight 3-0 to Denver. Kaci, you knew coming over here that this one was going to be a tough match. You said it was a 50-50. You had a 50% chance to win, 50% chance to lose. That first set was 50-50. That was a heck of a set. How did that? Yeah, absolutely. Talk about that. Had to be fun to play in.
Yeah. So we knew coming in that they were going to be a higher seed, but we know rankings don't really matter. It's how you choose to play against the competition. So we came out here saying we have nothing to lose. We're the lower seed. Upset city, right? If we can come out here and play. And it was just back and forth the whole time. I was pretty confident in that first match, but if we can hang with them this first one, we can go get them the second and third. But our own errors, our own serves ended up killing us in the end, and we dropped that one by 2 points.
You were talking here during the break about, using them, to tool off of them. Was that the mindset for this team coming into tonight, was use that block that they have?
So I know for me personally, I haven't seen a whole lot of success just dropping these balls. So tipping and tooling off of them is where I get most of my kills from. And so after watching a lot of film, we had 3 or 4 separate games that we just looked at and studied, and we knew right away they got a strong block. So why not use that against them? Hit high off their fingers, in between their hands, and it'll drop.
You knew the Knowles girl was going to be pretty solid number one for them tonight. I thought she got off to a really good start. How did you guys try to adjust and try to slow her down? Because you did a better job as the match went on.
I really focused. This is another thing I really struggle on, is getting there and pressing over the net. Not into the net, but over it. And so towards the end we started getting more touches, but a few blocks went down. Not as many as we hoped, but what can you do?
What was the mindset coming out there in set 2 after dropping that really close first set? What were you girls thinking? What adjustments did you try to make?
We were coming here to win. So we had to fix our serve, stop hitting in that middle block. They had a huge block in the middle. So we got a aggressive tip, tool off the hands. We just really had to fix our game intelligence. We had to be smarter with the ball, do everything we can to score.
You talk about that big block they had in the middle. You saw that on film, but is it different playing against it live than what you saw on film from it?
Yes, on film you really never get the real sense, the real speed of the game. So coming in, that first block she had, I was like, that's a monster block.
Just a sophomore, Kaci, so you got 2 more years to try and get down to the state tournament. A lot of talent coming back with this team. You're going to lose some terrific seniors, but what does this team need to do to get better in the offseason to get past this point? 2 straight years losing in a regional final.
So since we're losing our outsides, libero, and a lot of other key roles on our team, we really got to focus on who's going to fill those roles, who's going to step into those shoes and do better than what they were doing, so we can end with a better result. So this summer and this offseason, we really got to focus on, I got to be ready to play wherever Keith needs us to play, and we need to be able to do well and do better. So that's a main focus that we really got to work on, and especially our block. We have a power block when we can get over and press, but I know personally I have to press and not in the net. Well,
I tell you what, Case, it's always fun talking to you. I appreciate you so much coming up here tonight. Great effort, and congratulations on a terrific season.
Thanks, Jeff.
You bet. Kaci Peter joining us. We're going to get head coach Keith Stickrod joining us here on the headphones as well, and we'll get him transferred here into the post-game area. And Coach, I hate doing these interviews with you. Tough loss here tonight. You knew this was a really good team. I know you study a ton of film, so you knew probably everything they did coming over here tonight. Did they surprise you at all?
The film, they tipped a lot. Tonight didn't tip as much as they did in the film, but I thought for the most part, I knew that they went a fast outside. We knew that going to. It's a fast outside. They just took advantage of it all night long on that. And we told our Knowles that we cheat to the outside a little bit, and I think we failed on that a little bit. But that was our biggest issue. We got to stop the outside, and we didn't quite do it tonight.
And Coach, I said in the pregame that I think you guys are always really good when you can get the middles started and then get the outsides going kind of after that. Did their big block in the middle kind of take away the middles for you a little bit tonight?
I don't see that as much as I didn't feel that way. I feel like we just they call us more out of system. Our pass got to be good, and sometimes I think we panic on things that we shouldn't have panicked about. But I thought we went on slides. They're pretty effective, and we had some good hits out of the middle too. I thought we just have to be more aggressive. I'd say the biggest thing I thought is we get the momentum switched a little bit, and you do a miss serve, just things like that. Just you got fixed. Those are the fixable things, real fixable for next year. So that's what you got to look at.
Knew they look like, at least on paper, a really tough serving team. You kind of stand there at the back of the bench, so you get a look at those serves that they're doing. How tough were they tonight? Because I did think Server Street struggled at times here tonight for you guys.
Yeah, I mean, they were nothing crazy. We talked about their short serving, and they kind of did that. And you just remind them over and over the short serving, and I don't know if they believe you what it is. You tell them over and over it's a short serve, and it's hard to get out of that comfort zone and being in your position in serve receive. It's like you just got to move up half a step, what it be, and that's where we kind of slipped a little bit.
Coach, how big was that loss in the first set? You had some opportunities there.
Absolutely, yeah.
If you take that first set 26-24, how different do you think this match plays out?
Who knows? But I mean, that would have been a big statement. I think we've seen teams break down after the first set, loss like that. And it was a pretty big thing for us too. I thought we came out for a little bit in the second set,
yep.
But still, those are heartbreakers, and those things too that we finished that first set on, those are things we could have fixed real easy, and we kind of gave it to them a little bit at the end.
Second set, about midway through, you guys were right in it. I think it was 9-7 or something. They went on a run. What was the difference on their run? Because I thought that's what gave them the 2-0 lead.
Yeah, they're hitting outside. We just had no answer for it, at that time. They're an excellent team, they're state runner-up last year for a reason.
Yep.
Where the same girls come back, so we knew it was going to be a tough one. I mean, there's no doubt about that. We just had to do our job a little more efficiently on the outside, and we kind of failed on that.
Coach, what do you take away from this season? You're losing some terrific seniors, but you've got a ton of talent coming back, and I know you'll put in a lot of work during the off season. What do you guys got to do? What do you take away from this season to help you next year?
Well, I think the all girls know that serving.
Yep.
I mean, that's something they can do on going to the gym outside of here. All the young kids out there want to play. We got to serve. Serve and serve receive is the name of the game. We always talked about that. Serve receive has always been it, and I think our serving this year, throughout the year, we had some good games of serving, but boy, I think all in all, you look back at all of our matches we lost a lot of serves, and this kind of lack of focus serves. It seemed like we went back and rushed them, things like that. And that's what I take out of here is, hopefully girls look at that too, is like, we get a few of those serves in, we do what we need to do. Next year we're at the state looking down, looking back at this. So.
Well, Coach, appreciate your time all season long. We'll catch up with you for the Saturday morning coaches show, and then I'll schedule something with you to recap the entire season so we can get that out on the website and stuff either early next week or this weekend or something. So, as always, appreciate you so much. It's so much fun getting a chance to talk to you. I just wish that it was you guys talking about going to state here tonight.
Yeah, it's good. Hopefully it leaves an impression on the girls that that's what they want, and I think it will, just drives you a little more, and hopefully that's what they want to do is, not be on the other side of this part of it. And we have all the tools there. We have all that athletics there. I'm just excited about next year too. There's girls that are out there. We just got to have the calm, stay in the game, and just stay calm throughout the game. They're here to say stay calm, and that's what we got to really work on. They can just stay that, serve a lot during the summer. Okay, serve a lot during the summer. So.
Coach,
thanks for your coverage all year.
You bet. Head coach again, Kit Stickrod, joining us here in the Mackey Motors postgame.